Scene script. Picture this. Christmas morning and a house decked out in spider webs? No, it's not a Halloween crossover, but a unique Christmas tradition from Ukraine. In the heart of Eastern Europe, Ukraine harbors a tradition as intriguing as it is beautiful. The festive season there is not just about the usual baubles, tinsel, and twinkling lights. Instead, you'll also spot homes adorned with delicate, shimmering spiderweb ornaments. Yes, you heard that right, spider webs at Christmas. Now before you start questioning the Ukrainians' calendar awareness, let me assure you, they know it's not Halloween. These spider webs are steeped in a rich folklore that dates back centuries. It's a tale that weaves hardship, hope, and holiday magic into a captivating Christmas story. Once upon a time, a poor widow and her children lived in a small hut in Ukraine. Despite their hardships, they managed to grow a Christmas tree from a pine cone. But when Christmas Eve arrived, they realized they had nothing to decorate their tree with. Their hearts sank. However, they went to bed, hoping for a better tomorrow. Now, here's where the magic begins. A humble spider living in their hut heard their wishes. Touched by their plight, it worked tirelessly all night, spinning intricate webs around the tree. When the family woke up on Christmas morning, they were astounded. Their once bare tree was now glistening with a spectacle of sparkling webs, each strand catching the morning light and reflecting a multitude of colors. This magical spider had turned their sorrow into joy, their despair into hope. And so, the tradition was born. To this day, Ukrainians decorate their Christmas trees with spiderweb ornaments as a nod to this enchanting tale. It's a symbol of good luck and a reminder that even in the bleakest of times, miracles can occur. So, if you ever find a spider web on your Christmas tree, don't freak out. It might just be a sprinkle of Ukrainian magic bringing you good luck. From magical spiders, we hop over to Sweden, where a giant straw goat takes center stage during the Christmas season. Welcome to Gävle, Sweden, where the Yule goat, or Gävle goat as it's commonly known, holds a prominent place in the town's Christmas celebrations. This isn't just any ordinary goat. We're talking about a colossal straw sculpture that towers over the town square every December. The Gävle goat has been an annual tradition since the mid-60s, a manifestation of an old Scandinavian Yule custom, where a man-sized goat figure made of straw was the center of the festivities. But here's where the story takes a quirky turn. You see, the Gävle goat has a peculiarly high tendency to meet an untimely, fiery end. More often than not, this majestic straw creature gets burned down as a part of a recurring prank that has, against all odds, become a strange part of the tradition itself. Since its inception, the Gävle goat has been set ablaze more than half the times it has been erected. There's even a betting pool on whether the goat will survive the season or fall victim to the infamous pranksters. Despite the authorities' best attempts to protect the goat with fences, guards, and even webcams, it seems the goat's fiery fate is often sealed. The burning of the Gävle goat has become such an anticipated event that it has given birth to an unofficial slogan, "Only in Gävle." Yet the town of Gävle remains undeterred. Each year they build the goat again, hopeful that it will survive the Christmas season. It's this resilience, this spirit of perseverance, that truly embodies the essence of Christmas. So, whether the Gävle goat survives or goes up in flames, it definitely keeps the Christmas spirit ablaze in Sweden. The Gävle goat is a testament to the power of tradition, the joy of anticipation, and the strength of a community that keeps building year after year in the face of adversity. So, whether the Gävle goat survives or goes up in flames, it definitely keeps the Christmas spirit ablaze in Sweden. Now, imagine the roller skating to church on Christmas morning. Sounds fun, right? Well, in Caracas, Venezuela, it's tradition. Indeed, in the heart of South America, the spirit of Christmas takes a unique, lively, and rather mobile form. In Caracas, Venezuela's bustling capital, the streets transform into a roller skater's paradise every Christmas Eve. The city's usual hum of traffic gives way to the rhythmic whir of wheels spinning over asphalt. Cars are banished, and the streets become a network of thoroughfares for roller skating locals. It's an enchanting sight, a city on wheels, gliding and spinning in a celebration of Christmas like no other. But the charm of this tradition doesn't stop at the spectacle of roller skating congregations. It extends right into the homes of Caracas's children. You see, as the sun dips below the horizon on Christmas Eve, children across the city participate in a delightful custom. They tie a piece of string around their big toe and dangle the other end out of their window. Now you might be asking, why would they do that? Well, the answer lies with the roller skating churchgoers. As they glide through the city streets, they play the role of jolly pranksters, tugging on any string they come across. The gentle pull on a child's toe serves as a quirky alarm clock, a wake-up call for the festive day ahead. This tradition, as playful as it is unique, adds a touch of whimsy to the Christmas celebrations in Caracas. It brings together the community in a shared experience of joy, laughter, and a little bit of toe-tickling mischief. It's a testament to the city's vibrant spirit and its knack for putting a twist on the conventional. So, if you hear the sound of roller skates and a gentle tug on your toe on Christmas Eve, you might just be in Caracas, celebrating Christmas the Venezuelan way. Radishes and Christmas, an unusual combination, but in Oaxaca, Mexico, it's a match made in holiday heaven. Dive into the heartland of Mexico, where the humble radish is elevated to an art form during the Christmas season. Welcome to the Night of the Radishes, an annual event that lights up Oaxaca with a vibrant display of creativity and tradition. On December 23rd, the city's main square, Zocalo, transforms into a canvas for locals to carve out intricate scenes from radishes. But why radishes, you may wonder? The tradition dates back to the mid-19th century when local farmers began carving radishes into figures as a way to attract customers to their market stalls. This ingenious marketing strategy soon took on a life of its own, evolving into a full-blown festival by the late 1800s. The Night of the Radishes is not just about carving vegetables, though. It's a celebration of community and creativity, with the city coming together to admire the elaborate displays that range from nativity scenes to depictions of legendary tales and everyday life in Oaxaca. It's a testament to the incredible imagination and skill of the local people, who spend hours, even days, crafting their radish masterpieces. But it doesn't stop at radishes. Participants also use other types of vegetation like dried flowers and corn husks, adding layers of depth and color to their creations. The competition is fierce, with prizes awarded for the best displays, and the honor of being crowned the radish carving champion is a coveted one. As the sun sets, the radish carvings bask in the glow of twinkling Christmas lights, casting enchanting shadows that dance around Zocalo. The air buzzes with excitement, and the spirit of Christmas is palpable. It's a unique sight to behold, a festival that truly captures the essence of Oaxaca's vibrant culture and the joy of the holiday season. So if your Christmas dinner plate features a meticulously carved radish, you're probably in Oaxaca experiencing the vibrant Night of the Radishes. Last but not least, let's travel to the frosty landscapes of Greenland, where Christmas comes with a distinctly aromatic tradition. Welcome to the world of kiviak, a unique Christmas tradition that's not for the faint-hearted or the weak-stomached. Kiviak is a traditional Inuit food from Greenland that's typically eaten during the Christmas season. It's a dish that's as much about the process as it is about the final product. Imagine this. It's the start of the Arctic summer. The Inuit people of Greenland embark on a hunt, not for reindeer or seal, but for a small bird called the auk. Thousands of these birds are carefully caught and prepared, their feathers plucked but their bodies kept whole. Then they're packed, beak to tail, into a seal skin which has been carefully hollowed out and sewn shut, except for a small hole. The seal skin, now a barrel of sorts, is then left under a pile of rocks to ferment, and it stays there for months, even as the Arctic summer fades into the long, dark winter. All through the cold, the fermentation process continues, breaking down the birds and creating a distinctive aroma. That's a sure sign Christmas is coming. When Christmas finally arrives, the sealskin barrel is excavated from under the rocks. The fermented auk birds are then carefully extracted, and their soft, fermented flesh is eaten raw. It's an acquired taste, one that's been described as similar to a tangy, strong cheese. It's a tradition that's been passed down through generations, a testament to the resilience and resourcefulness of the Inuit people. It's a reminder of the harsh conditions they've survived, and the unique ways they've found to celebrate the season of joy and giving. So, if you're ever offered a serving of fermented bird from a sealskin, remember, it's just a traditional Greenlandic Christmas delicacy. From spiderwebs to roller skates and from giant goats to radishes, Christmas around the world is as diverse as it is fascinating. We've journeyed through Ukraine's web-filled trees, Sweden's towering Yule goat, Venezuela's roller skating churchgoers, Mexico's radish carving festivities, and Greenland's barrel-bound celebrations. Each tradition a unique thread in the global tapestry of Yuletide joy. So as you celebrate this festive season, remember, there's a whole world of Christmas traditions waiting to be explored. Happy holidays!